Hey everyone, Jawid Firooz here, revolutionizing posts, making them clear. With AI and Photoshop, the tools in hand, crafting content that'll make you stand. Wasn't that good? Let's design it. Open your Microsoft Edge and click on the Bing chat to start getting your social media text. Bing. If you have your own, no need to do that. I'm creating a social media post with Adobe Photoshop and Bing Creator. I need some ideas thrown on it. Give me 10 quotes about artwork. Now you got something to add to your post. The fun part starts. Create a new page and search for Bing Image Creator. I would write my prompt here asking for a 3D character. I'm trying to give it as much details as possible so it can create my ideal image better. I would say the background should be solid white, so this way I can easily select my subject. Try to give your character your brand colors. I would write the prompts for you in the description down below. Remember, you have 15 credits. You can only create 15 photos each day, but each time you will be given with 4 variations. So I think it is enough to get your ideal one each day. You can find other powerful AI tools to create your own characters, but I'm going to go with Bing Creator because everyone have access to it. Wait for some seconds to get your image. If any of them got your attention, click on it and from here say download. You can see the prompt I used for creating this image. I will share them with you. You can see I have tried many times to create my character. I kinda like this one, so I will download it for now. But I have created another character and I'll use that, don't worry. I'll give you the prompt. Wait for the surprise. Don't get scared if you haven't used Photoshop yet. I'm keeping it at all levels. Click on the new file button. Go to art and illustration and choose 1000 pixels. From the right, name your file. If you didn't have the template as mine, just write 1000 in the width and 1000 in the height. Then click create. What really annoys me is having a small space for my layers panel, so I would drag it and bring it to the left near toolbars. Next, go to your file destination and drag it to the document. Resize it that much you think will work for you. Do you see the character shadow? It has a hard cut in the background. To remove it, choose the layer and click on the layer mask. Take the brush tool, then click on this button. It will reset the colors to default black and white. This small button will flip the colors, change the foreground color to background and vice versa. The shortcut for that is Shift and X. Right click on here and adjust the brush hardness to 0%. Just brush on this arc cut to hide it. Next step is to select the character. Select the object selection from the toolbar and make sure that you have selected the layer, not the layer mask. Click on the first part, Alt Shift, and click on all the rest parts to select all the character. Now take a duplicate of it with Ctrl and J. Time to write our text. Go to toolbar and pick up the text tool. First, write the text that you want to be bold and in eye. And huge. I'll write artwork, but first I'll write art and work will be under it. I'm using this amazing free font called Kenneth. The link to this font would be in the description. Press Ctrl and T and now resize your text as you want. After you're satisfied with your resizing, then tick it. We would add a gradient fill to the text. To do that, double click on the font layer to open blending options. From here, find gradient overlay. I have used this one before, but if you want to modify the colors to your own colors, click on the gradient color. Choose the left side color on the square here. Then click on the color and choose your preferred color. Select the right one and then color and choose a brighter color of the color you just used earlier. I'll take a copy of it and change the text to work. Pick up the move tool, Alt, and move the text down to have a copy of it. You can move it with arrow keys on your keyboard as well. Next, what we add is our quote or any other description we have. For writing the description or the text that is long, I'll drag a text area. Just click and drag and define a space for your text. Then add your text. I'm just pasting it. I think I have to cut the Colin Powell and write it separately, then I'll make it smaller. For experiment with the font size, I'll choose 5 for now. You don't have to be copycat and copy all from me, go with your own. Now tick it for once. I think it is very bold, so I'll choose the different style of the font. Semi-bold is looking more appropriate. You can resize the text boundaries, change the font size, color, font, style, or anything that works well with design. I'll take the move tool and move it a little bit upper. Take the text tool back and paste the writer. I'll choose the regular font style and change the font size to about 3. I found a place for you. Isn't it looking amazing? Now select all the text and press Ctrl and G on your keyboard. It will group them. I'll name it text. Drag it and bring it under the character. Have you seen in most of the 3D posts they have a 3D round circles? I'll show you how to do that. I'll pick up the circle shape and I'll decrease the stroke size to 0 and choose a red fill color. Now double click on the ellipse layer to open blending option. Move the window to the right so you can see your design better. Then check the bevel and emboss and click on this option. Here, change the light direction and make sure the size and soften is dragged all the way up. Here on the highlight mode, drag the opacity to 100% and make sure the color is set to white. When you have all these settings the same as mine, then press OK. Now the last thing to do with it is go to filters, No, don't. First, right click on the ellipse tool and choose convert it to smart object. Now go to filter, blur and Gaussian blur. Then increase it to about 4 or 4 point something like this. It depends on the depth you want to add to it. Now you can move it behind the subject. Or if it is a good idea, maybe you can decrease the opacity as well. Want to add more of these round circles? Press Ctrl and J and take a duplicate of it. I want to add more blur to it. So I will come to the layers, double click on the Gaussian blur, and it is the flexibility of smart objects. You can manage that, just means you have done to it later. I'm resizing it more like this. Then when satisfied with the result, I'll press enter. That's all guys. Now you have learned how to create engaging social media posts using AI. What are you waiting for? Just design it. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.